Bertrand. The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Yeah.
Understood.
I know. I felt it already. Good. Now we need to speak with the traveling trader. Over there. Okay.
You don't think he's...
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
Fascinating story.
Went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
So maybe be nicer to bearers?
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Right. Where to? The nearby ruins. Right. I have been there, I think, on my excursion. Then let's go there. I can see some predators already, some wolves.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
I'm really happy I have the limit break. That's pretty much fun. And makes it way easier.
Bodies. A man and a woman.
Wait a second. Did they all just disappear? Yeah, no more wolves to be seen. A man and a woman. There's one wolf. I'm fairly certain those are the two. Tatian and the guy with the scar. But what were they doing here?
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
So it wasn't the wolves, maybe. They were just feasting on their... There's the comb.
So it is you. Tatian.
Ah, it was a present for her. Okay.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatian.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Actually, it was me.
Yeah,
I
he's a
found her.
jealous sod.
I found them.
Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else.
Mm-hmm.
He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Nice.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Sure, sure.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They
Nice.
said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
East.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
To be honest, I like that we don't have to hear the whole story once again, that he's telling her that
I
in a
see.
fade out and fade in.
My dear Tatienne.
That's quite nice.
It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home.
Yes, and courtesans are nice,
Rarely do
right?
such tales have happy
Feeling of a
endings.
girlfriend? So yeah, it's quite easy to fall in
I
love then.
found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Alrighty then, that was the dame. We are close to leveling up once again.
I should go.
And now we have to
Before
head
you do.
east.
I have one last gift. A token of my thanks.
What
the
is
Vale
it?
counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions?
That's what I was
This
expecting.
is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that
Abandon?
couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
Why would he?
I will. And thank you again.
Maybe he wants to claim the one mother crystal which isn't claimed by a
Good boy.
by a dominant yet. This might be it. Right, east of here. Ah, this is the way we haven't been yet. Alrighty then. Then let's go down this way and make our way over to righting wrongs. Ah, I thought so. There's a chest up here. Yeah, we're fairly close. That's where we are. I was expecting it. It's just like always. And now let's go and start this quest. Oh, we're not going through the front door. We're going through the gate. Cid.
Any trouble on the way?
Jill?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
How does that work? Light magic, maybe? Okay, the pleasure houses, Oriflamme. Ah, this looks like the Flatiron building. The thin building in New York. Looks like she's uncomfortable.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
Brothel? Okay. Yep.
brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Oh, this dude is so cool.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sanbrequois.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut.
And how do you know
And
that?
how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Exactly.
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. I may
Attempted.
have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bertrand, but that's not important.
Cid, if the mother crystals truly are the cause of the blight,
If you wound me, Jill.
what I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
I would expect as much.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
That's the question, is it not?
Weep for a broken mug, a torn tunic.
If he doesn't have a heart, yes.
Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
No.
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Cid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
Has a nice ring to it.
We might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Alrighty then, we have to sneak into Oriflamme. That's our next objective. We can still fast travel, so as always, we're gonna walk back all the way to the hideout before we move on, take a look at Hippocrates and the lore, and everything else that's new, maybe, and then we're gonna move on. Alright, we do have something new at least. Oh, it's quite a lot. Okay.
What subject shall we consider today?
Right. 3 categories: Lay of the Land, Mysteries of the Realm, and the Bestiary. Let's start with Lay of the Land. Moor, or Moor, a farming village located in the rye fields of the Royal Meadows not far from the Sanbrequois capital of Oriflamme. Her residents harbor a strong hatred for bearers, more even than elsewhere in the Empire, making it a very dangerous place to visit for those who bear the brand. I wanna say this is pronounced glorious? Yeah, that would make sense in a way. A key strategic point in central Sanbreque, its location just south of Oriflamme makes it a vital first line of defense against any assault on the holy capital. The road from Northreach to Caernarvon and beyond to the Crystal Belt bisects the area, ensuring a constant traffic of Sanbrequois soldiers and traveling merchants. The Dragon's Eyrie, a gently sloping plain stretching east from the Sanbrequois checkpoint of Northreach. As the name implies, it is heavily populated with all manner of wild worms, and as such, the lands remain relatively unspoiled by mankind. Mysteries of the Realm. Alright, we're gonna learn something new about crystals, the black market. One of the most valuable materials known to mankind, thanks to its ability to channel ambient ether from the air, allowing those without an innate power to do so to cast magics. And as most Velestians cannot live without magic, its supply and distribution is heavily regulated by governments across the Twins. Though the penalties for illicit trade in crystal are severe, with demand far outstripping supply, many still dabble in the black market. Slave masters, those who own and manage bearer slaves. A bearer must always obey the orders of his or her master and are largely forbidden from acting independently, even from speaking without express permission. When it is necessary to relinquish supervision of a bearer, such as when dispatching one on an errand, masters will often affix the emblem of their house or business to the slave's clothing, that they are not mistaken for an escapee. And the Bestiary. Raptors, though still widely believed by the common folk of Sanbreque to be the descendants of dragons, yeah, might be, in a way, sure. On account of their leathery wings, meagerness of plumage, and distinct ability to spit fire, learned scholars have long since concluded that these deceptively reptilian creatures are none other than birds of prey which, over countless centuries of hunting creatures on the ground, have simply lost their capacity for flight. Darwin, right? And his birds on the, was it the Galapagos Islands, I wanna say? Yeah, something like that. Vultures! They actually look like peacocks. Yeah. Opportunistic avians that, like many other predatory birds, prefer to stealthily swoop down on foes from above and skewer them with their razor-sharp beaks. Though they are thought to primarily feed on carrion, traveling in large flocks in search of the dead and dying, it is not uncommon for vultures to attack living prey when times are lean. If you happen to hear their eerily human-like caws, squawks, and warbles, it is best to find cover and quickly. And last but not least, dragonettes. I've fought that before? Can't remember. Doesn't look familiar to me. Lesser dragons known for their nimbleness in flight, those specimens of the Sanbrequois subspecies, known more commonly as the worm or worm, are somewhat easily tamed and as such widely employed in battle by the Imperial legions. Ah yeah, so we will come across those. Oh yes, we have fought those. Now I remember. Yeah. And we will come across those more often now. So that was all about that. We don't see anything new, so we're just gonna move on and sneak into Oriflamme. So, Drake's Head. In majestic silence says, oh, I forgot. I've been to different areas and I haven't read what's down there, actually. Ah, doesn't matter. Let's just move on. We're gonna continue from here. Drake's Head, Oriflamme, holy capital of Sanbreque. In majestic silence has Drake's Head ever stood vigil over the empire of Sanbreque and its bejeweled capital. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed? I'm gonna save it beforehand and then we're gonna proceed, yes. Right, done with saving. Let's go. Drake's Head.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans.
No plan is
You want a
perfect.
plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Life is what happens when you're busy
Right,
making
my boy.
plans.
Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Right. The Crystal's Curse.
Come on, this way.
Wait.
Stay out of sight.
Just wanna see if there's maybe
Obviously.
something behind here. But no,
Don't
there's
worry,
nothing.
the passage is empty.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Alright, we are really slow. And yeah, let's just follow Cid. Okay, I can go down here. And I will, just because I have seen there's a chest in the corner. Nice. Right. Let's follow Cid some more.
All right, not quite empty.
Yeah.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, there's a magician to the left, to the right. Okay, let's get it.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, guys. Perfect plans.
And there we are. Didn't even get hit once. Beautiful. Okay, we destroyed some tables and stuff. Can I still? Hey, nice. Okay. Cid went left. Yeah, that's the way to go. Well, he could have jumped
Never
over,
stood a chance.
but okay.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
I need to wait till Cid is done, and then I can walk through? Okay. Weird. Doesn't make sense to me.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Yeah, and there's one of those flying beasts, too, actually. Do I see a mage? I don't think so. No, let's just go.
Captain,
Where do they all come from?
summon the cannon at once!
Let them get away. It's over.
Oh. Mini-boss coming up? Who is this? Oh no, this is... Oh, for a second I thought this is
the
Hugo.
moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed?
He has a cannon.
You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Why would you come to with a mortar in closed quarters?
Talker.
Then let's shut him up.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Damn it! I can't even evade that? Oh, god, shit.
Flames to me!
channeling the ether.
Oh, bollocks. He's gone akashic.
Okay.
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. We'll get
Oh
none in
shit,
return.
I didn't
There's nothing left
think you
of
would go
him
for
but
2.
hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
He's full health again, are you kidding? Holy shit! Ooh, god dang it. Okay, I need to. I just have to. Holy shit. Okay, I need to be more careful. And again. Come on, I pressed R1.
Wake wins! Get him, boy! Sick of Togo! A little help!
I'm gonna have to heal myself in just a bit.
Give them all you've got, boy! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy! There, boy!
Come on! Are you fucking kidding me? Shit! Shit! Are you kidding?
My wounds, boy! Don't let them get away! Keep your distance, boy!
The fuck? Alright, I got him.
You know what to do, boy!
Woof, that was a toughie. Well, not a toughie, but he just took a lot of hits and, yeah, did a lot of damage. Yeah, I should have weighed more, but that's fine. Alright, Favor of the Inferno increases ignition damage by 12%. That's actually a lot, in my opinion. That sounds like a lot, 12%. Nice.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man.
I don't even know what that means,
A man who
Akashic.
drowned in ether.
There's no way for
Ah.
anyone to go.
Come on.
I didn't even know that this is possible.
God.
Sorry. I just wanted to take a look at this because I was just curious what Akashic really means. He said it, but let's take a look right away before Cid continues talking. The irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to ether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may once have had and become suffused with life force, usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Suffused with life force, this just reminds me of Final Fantasy VII in a bit with the live stream and stuff. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominants and bearers, are less likely to turn akashic. Ah, yeah.
Duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look around. Maybe we can find something. No. Alright then, let's move on. And elevator. Yeah, I shouldn't have used my high potion during the fight. Should have used a normal one.
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. You said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Cid, this is an aether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us.
The glass mines.
I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
So, I would love to find a high potion. There it is. Funny. Very funny. Right. And a little chest. Meteorite. Nice, nice. On we go. Oh, more enemies. Let's hope they don't... Are they turned? They look different. Yeah, the akashic miner.
Miners. The gods.
Oh, God. The ether's made monsters of. All we can do now is put them out to observe.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
She said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They were there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
I was only half listening because I was focusing on fighting, but I just heard they kept the Akashic in. Can we get this from here, or do we have to get to the other side? We have to get to the other side somehow. Okay. Right, then it looks like through here. Don't tell me the bridge is gonna collapse and we're gonna be alone. Please don't. It is gonna collapse and Cid is gonna fall down.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
He thinks he's fine, and then... There we go. Yeah, that was so obvious. Right. Strength, buddy?
Some help.
Oh god, this is so brittle. Similar to rescuing Gaff back in the days. Oh, he's still there.
Give me your hand.
The one that hurts? Oh shit, it's gonna fall.
Help me.
Help me. Help me climb.
I've got you.
Yeah, and just because of the cutscene, it was so obvious.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Yeah, because we can't go back. It's actually quite cool, all this ether stuff. Yeah, more enemies. Sure. Sure. Oh! Warcry. Akashic Captain. Okay. Some opponents will use the ability Warcry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the attack up icon and try and defeat them before they can deal too much damage. There he is. Made to be broken. Okay. Done? Yeah, seems like it. That went quite well. Can I get on top of this? Why can't I get on top of this? There could be something up there. There's a ladder. Why can't we climb this? Sometimes there are too many restrictions. Next area, next fight? Question mark? So, now we get the thing we couldn't get the last time around. It's a potion I don't need because I'm already full health. And I do have too many potions. I need more high potions. Oh, shit.
Don't let them get away.
Okay. Right, through here. Oh, I can see a big guy already. Yeah, I don't like. Nice. More enemies?
There, boy. Get him.
Oh, it was enough. I thought I was a bit too late.
You know what to do. Get them all gone, boy. Get him. Keep your distance, boy.
So far, so good.
There, boy.
Got him. Nice. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That went quite well. Good. Right, on we go. Alright, what's happening here? We just get the chest. Coral sword. That sounds cool. And it's a bit better. Nice, we'll take it. But then again... Okay, there's just one downside to this new update. As you can see, the weapon will still look like Flame Tongue, just because I set it to Flame Tongue. So, yeah, I have to get back to the hideout at some point to take a look at this weapon so that we can see what it really looks like. Alright, I just mastered my first ability, I wanna say. At least the first big one. I mastered the Limit Break. Just because I hope that it will give me more damage and maybe a longer time in Limit Break mode. On we go.
See, they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Nothing a semi-primed dominant can't open, right? Oh, teamwork! Well, that wasn't really... Yeah. Ask one? Funny.
Once more.
Yeah, once more.
Aye,
You can see
seeing as you're trying now.
it's already bent.
As if that was going to keep us out.
I need a fireball. Thank you. And again, I hope we can find some high potion. Just because I only have one, I would like to have another one. But I have a feeling
Another crystal's just up ahead.
if we find one,
Is it?
it's gonna be a
I
normal
can't see a
potion.
thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Yeah, I was so on the nose. Ooh.
there's no one about.
Maybe a trap? Or maybe there's nothing here anymore, but... Oh, pretty!
I knew it would be big. But this...
So we're gonna destroy this whole thing, or...?
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Obviously.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Maybe they are focusing on something different.
You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
You were trespassing!
How did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.